Hi guys, Hackers here, and in today's video we're going to review GRID Autosport. Now the one I've got is the black edition. It came from Game. I think that was the only place you got it from. That's the case. The only place you could get the black edition from, and it came with a code to download a car, I think. Yeah, to download a free car, I think it was. Mercedes SLS, or even West Liveries, yeah. Premium sponsors with objectives, online livery patterns, those sort of things. So, it's not laid out like your traditional Forza, or like Need for Speed Shift, or Import Tuner, or it's laid more out like other Codemaster games like Grid 1, your Dirt games, WRC. You race for teams.
New Street Championship open this season.
So if I go onto my career progress, that's what I've raced in. So I don't know which one's which. I seem to think that I'll have to have a look. Awards. So if I go on to touring, oh no, endurance, I didn't do very well at endurance. But I've just finished a touring championship, and you can see I won the mini championship and came third in total. There's touring, endurance, which you have to make your tyres last as long as possible. Open wheel, which is like your Formula 1 type style thing. Tuner is all like your import and muscle, which is all imports your Japanese things, like there's S15s, Integras, that sort of thing, S2000s. Drift championships, obviously drifting, and I won. Import and muscle, I don't know what happened there. First. And then there's street, which is like racing like 135 IM spec BMWs and Integras again, and Mini Coopers, as you can see on the cover, and Ford Focuses, just adjusting the tripod. So in other news, we'll talk about this in a minute, I have a new controller. It is the Afterglow with Afterglow button, so if you click that in, you get one mode and it pulsates, and when you're drifting it flashes. Then you just got solid green. It is cabled. It was $16.99 from Game, and I recommend it. Now on to a more solemn note. My wheel has died at the age.
You're being offered a spot in a new street championship this season.
At 1.5, the power cable died and it kept short circuiting. So I'm gonna buy a Logitech G27 for Christmas, which isn't that long away. I mean, this is filmed on Sunday the 31st. It's not that long away, and then I'm going to get a conversion kit for my Xbox to do that. So this is the tour. So when you want to start your new season, you can select what discipline you want to go in. So I've just selected touring now, just to show you. So if I go on to the Autosport Touring Championship,
Open Motorsport are a promising team with a great offer for you, so consider it.
These two teams want to offer me a place. So if I go on to Oakley Motorsport, it tells me what cars. I think I've just raced with Oakley, yeah. So there's Chevrolet Cruze, Chevrolet Mini, Chevrolet. If I go on to Razor, they're going to offer me Focus Mini, Focus. So I'll probably go with Oakley again. Then if you go on to like endurance, Pipercross endurance, they want to offer me Aston Martin N24 V12.
Upping their game and have an offer you should consider.
And Oakley, I think I've got McLaren 12C, which is the MP4-12C GT3 cars. This thing's like Aston Martins. What was that? And Shelby Daytona Coupe. There'll be a Shelby on there, yeah. So that's sort of your endurance cars. Your open wheel are like...
Open wheel
oh.
is all about grip mastery in lightweight, high-performance cars. Qualifying gives you a real advantage here, as events that feature more than one race at the same location keep the qualifying order throughout. This is fast yet disciplined racing, where contact should be avoided at all costs. Take full advantage of your rival's slipstream to really put the pressure on.
As she said, so it's like Formula 1 type cars.
Intel Motorsport are obviously serious about this season. They've made you an offer to join their team.
So Intel want to offer me a Dallara F312, which I've never heard of, and they want to offer me, yeah, the same thing. These want to offer me the same.
They've offered you a spot.
A catering on one of the races. This will be a catering, yeah. So it's the same season, and you get a race like cup event at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. So it's that sort of stuff. There's Tuner, which is all like Chevrolet Camaro, S15 Drift, S15 Spec Car. Liquid Moly want to give me a Camaro, an S15 and an S2000. Things like all these. ProTune, PistonHeads.com. PistonHeads.com is an excellent website. I've been there before, and they sell excellent cars. It's like they've got over 100. It's like if I wanted to sell a car, I can put it on there. In real life, if I wanted to sell a car, I can put it on there, and you get so many free advertisements, and it's really good. Oh, drifting in RX-7. I might go with this offer. What are they offering me? An RX-7, an S2000, a Nismo R34, an RX-7 and an S2000. What are these people offering me? S15, Nismo. I'm not going to take an offer yet. I'm just going to do a quick race. Then street is all things like minis.
Monster Energy Racing are after a good result this season, so have a look at what they want from you.
Minis and 1 Series M Coupes, Monster Energy, Focusers, Integra Type R DC5.
Coming off a great season like that is going to get the teams knocking at your door.
That's the championship that I've already raced in. Minis, Lancia, BMWs. So, one thing that I love about this game is, I wish you'd shut up, is the drift is so realistic, as I will prove. Look, like you can do in the Honda NSX Cup, the Skyline Cup, the Classic Muscle. I want to know which one the Mazda's in, because they're quite good cars actually. Evo. That car's really good. Yeah. So look, you get things like your Z34 Nismo Drift, Sylvia, RX-7. I'm not really bothered about my livery because I'm actually in it. If you've not played this game before, it looks something like Forza 5. I've played Forza 5 for about 2 minutes in the game shop while my dad was buying something. But you have like, you all got this 8 of you, and everybody goes out individually twice. You'll see. And then in the semis and finals, quarters, semis and finals, you drift with there's two of you, and it's split up. So I might switch on to exterior view. Failed. As I say, drifting is a lot more realistic in this game compared to, say, Forza. I like having on the front of my car camera. Excuse me. that one didn't go as well as planned. I've been known I've come off a race and I've earned 2 million points. The other awesome cool thing about, I'm not using the e-brake to do all this drifting, I'm just using the flow. The other awesome thing about this is, just like the Dirt Series games, another Codemaster game, it's got the YouTube feature, so I can upload footage to YouTube directly from my Xbox, but it's really awkward because I have to I can only upload a couple of minutes, so I can perhaps only upload one lap and you can't hear me. But I love this game. I don't play it very often, but I think I'm going to start playing it a lot more often now. I couldn't play it a lot with my controller, but now I've got used to it, it's a lot easier. And it's like proper drift tracks as well. Like, you do a drift at Brands Hatch, and it's like a section of the track. It's not like drifting the full Brands Hatch. And the gear ratios are absolutely tiny. Oh, next week's video will be coming live from tracks. Well, not live from tracks, but tracks is a performance car show. It's not just Jap. Look, I'm on with somebody else. It's not just Jap. It's all cars. So, this British Drift Championship, so we're expecting a lot of footage coming back from there. Let's just go back. Oh, you've got the resume feature, you've got the replay feature if you wanted it. Which I have on. I only have 5, I don't have it unlimited. And you need it. Some of the drivers, especially the Team Intel drivers, on the Street Series are really quite violent. I know it's been dying to get past. But there's all sorts of drift cars, like that's an S15, I think. That's Team Equimolli and the S15. I spun out because of him. There's a heavily modified S13 200SX with a Rocket Bunny spoiler on it. That's actually a really good drift, but it's not as good as your RX-7. So, after tracks, I'm hoping to do a video on how to unlock a locked Apple device. It's not something that people have been asking for, but it's like really annoying sometimes. And I found out on my friend's iPhone the other day that the only way to do it is using Restore, which is easily done, but when you've got Find My iPhone or Find My iPod or whatever enabled, it doesn't work. So I will get my iPod out for the first time in a long time and show you how to unlock a locked Apple device. not going as well as I would have hoped, if I'm honest with you. Oh well, I still won. So, at tracks, there's a lot happening. There'll be me and Braddock heading down. It's the last day before we go back to school, so after that videos will get rubbish again. Well, I'll try to make them not, but... I'll try and make them as good as I can, but I won't obviously like now. I know it's Sunday, but I'm filming at 3 o'clock. I'm not going to be able to, like, I'll not be home while 3:30 from school. Oh, that's a Z34 Rift 2. I'll not be home from school while 3:30, 4 o'clock. So I'm not going to have as long to put into videos as, say, I am now. Or, like the Jack Pass photos, that took us about 2 hours to sort out. But the advantage of us going to tracks is we'll blend in, because like when we went to Japfest, everybody was sat in the car parks, in the Skylines and the Starlets and the Pulsars, and then my dad's just sat there in his Vauxhall Astra Turbo Diesel, not blending in at all. Well, the only thing that let us blend in was the fact that it was turbocharged. Well, there was a supercharged MX-5 there, which is a combination I've never seen before, because it was a true supercharger as well, which I've never heard of. No, I've heard of, I've just never seen it on an MX-5. But it won't just be Jap cars, although there'll be plenty of them. It'll be all like Fords. Ford have got a stand there. And all stuff like that. And then there's a round of the British Drift Championships there. Now that is how we drift. And my hands hurt, because I've got the 4-speed, there's one there, and there's one there in that corner. You can just see the 4-speed back motors whizzing round, and it hurts your hands. But you get sort of your standard cars like this. Well, it's not standard, but it's in most Xbox racing games. Got on track there. I do love the replay feature, it's a really good feature. So there will probably be some card riding footage. I don't know what the age limits are. Donington, there's no age limit. You had to be 18, sorry, to go drifting, because it was British Drift Championship, people. And you have to wear a full racing suit, and I've lost it, I'm going to go and do an exterior drift. Just to show you what it looks like from the outside. Just like this. I'm like Mad Mike, except I've not got pod filters hanging out my bonnet. Have you ever seen a picture of Mad Mike's... Oh, is that a turbocharger? Why is my intercooler piping moving? That's not good. Generally on drift cars, intercooler piping shouldn't move. That's a bad thing. Because I was on the wrong camera mode. In the top corner that I am currently second. That's because after each zone all your points are added up. You see the 140,000 points ahead of me, so I need to earn another 140,000 points. This is just in this one event. I've earned 140,000 over that in that in that one drift. Yay. Just zoom in on that. I have won. Just to prove. Sorry about that. I caught the button like an idiot. But as I was saying, just to prove to Bradley that I can drift. A moth in my bedroom window. And it's just going back out again. So, this is GRID Autosport. It's a very good game. I recommend getting it. You can get it 30 quid pre-owned. I reserved mine. And I definitely did a good thing. It's such a good game. I was asking people at school about it, like, oh, that's a rubbish game, you don't want that. I got it. Right, this is excellent. And there's like the super modified. Honda Civic Civic. There's like Mazda RX-7 10 speed, which I'm expecting to look a bit veal-sided, yeah. There's like the Skyline Cup, obviously. Yeah, are they Honda or so that is our review. Look, you get like JDM, which is one of my favourite categories, and you get RZ, FD3S, S2, RX-7, S2000, S15, that sort of car range. So, that was our review on GRID Autosport. Thanks for watching, and we hope we made your day a better day.